It's one machine every Minnesota kid wishes just once they could take for a test drive. Yeah, it's a Zamboni ice resurfacer.
We have, it's about a 10,000 pound machine, costs right around $110,000. What you want to do is you'll have, it's filling the ice making water, and up here is the wash water. The ice making water is the water that everybody sees. It's the water that comes out the back. And you'll see it, so that's what everybody making a fresh sheet. The wash water is underneath, and that washes out the snow cuts.
At the Bloomington Ice Garden, Bob Carr makes ice. He also makes sure these machines work. This is the inside of a Zamboni ice resurfacer.
The blade is actually, that's a 77-inch printer's blade, and that's razor sharp when it's dull. Here's that blade I was telling you about.
You heard him right. It's a printer's blade, one a paper manufacturer or print shop might use to cut giant reams of paper.
So I change those every week, every Monday. You can come down here and you'll see me change to the Zamboni blades.
Can you point down in there to it? I know the machine's off. Right there. Right there.
Yep, this shiny part. So that shaves the ice. The horizontal auger augers the snow to the center, and then the vertical auger, which is inside that tube right there, the vertical auger augers it up and puts it into the dump tank.
Watch the dump tank in action.
Shave a little bit for when there's like mites and that out there, and you'll obviously have to shave a little more when you have the high schools and that. Your ice making control for the ice making water, the wash water underneath. This is a control that controls the conditioner. This is called the conditioner. It goes up and down. It's an ice conditioner. So this controls the conditioner. You gently place the conditioner on the ice, turn on your augers and your wash water, and you start making ice. Once you start going around, this is a wash water pump. Once you've got a little puddle of wash water underneath there, you turn the wash water pump on, and that will recycle the water back up into the wash water tank. And that way you can reuse the wash water. This is a board brush. That on your first lap coming around, that brush will actually come out and go up against the boards and clean that snow away from the boards. And all the tires are studded.
And you do that yourself, right?
Yep, I put those in probably the last 2 or 3 years. I just started doing that. I can get, for $50, I can get 1,000 studs, or I can buy a tire for $250. I can make a tire last, I don't know how long. I'm still in the testing mode. They're still lasting quite a long time. The rubber will break down before I run out of space for the studs, so I think we'll get quite an extended lifetime out of them. On the machine, you have here's your wash water tank. The wash water comes down underneath. This is your ice making water. That's the one that's filling right now. That's where all the water comes out. The battery, all our machines are electric. They run off these batteries. It's a 510 amp hour battery. So they run, it's about 3,500 pounds. Each one is 1,740 pounds. So it's about 3,500 to lift it. We got a forklift now, so I don't have to lift them up by myself anymore. No. So when you have to remove them, you take the front end off and you pull them out the front. And then if we have to work on them and stuff. If you have to work on the new box,
this is the part that people...
This is the dump tank. That's where all the snow goes. And there's a couple of different things going on there. What we've done here, in some cases, you can turn the hot water on, and that'll actually melt that snow. It's not very energy efficient because you use up a lot of hot water, but you want to, it prevents from going outside. If you say you had a broken garage door on a weekend or something, or for some reason you can't get outside, like I say, extreme cold, where you don't want the machine outside. Generally speaking, it's not that cold, but they have a roller on the front, so that if you were to bump the boards, it'll roll you through it rather than going through the boards.
And yeah, those augers would hurt. There is a reason that when they run an ice resurfacer, there isn't much on the rink. A hockey puck can do a lot of damage to a machine like this. Bob had to take apart this machine to get at the vertical auger. A hockey puck got stuck inside. It took the machine out of service. As the machine parks, so do we. That's a closer look at Bob Carr, maintenance superintendent, and the Zamboni ice resurfacers he maintains. This is a presentation of the City of Bloomington's Communications Division, and I'm Reed Erickson.
Watch out for the water.